The following presentation is for mature audiences only.
Who are you?
He's a fine man.
All hell is broken loose.
He's a great broadcaster.
He's a very powerful guy.
Absolutely brilliant.
Feared by men, adored by women.
He's a smart boy.
It's patriotic.
It's no big deal.
It's the end of the world.
I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome in to another edition of The Wild Side with Eric Clark. I am your host, Eric Clark, saying thank you for taking time out of your busy day to give my video a watch and a listen. If you like it, like it. If you think other people are going to like it, give it a share. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel and you're following me on all the social media platforms. That way, if there's a song, a band, a video, something you want me to check out, you can hit me up with a DM or leave it in the comment section below. If you are going to leave it in the comment section below, you know what to do. Read through. If yours has been suggested, leave a like and an I concur. That helps my old DJ brain put things into a nice list, and I can get it into the handy dandy notebook. As you can see, got new little digs here. I now have my comfy little cubby here in East Nashville, so that's how we're going to be looking moving forward. Thank you to Aspen Dental, Connect 200, Music 2C, and Gothic Jewelry. Click the link, enter the code, get your discount. Today, I am taking a suggestion. This is just Mountain Dew, by the way. I know it seems like it, but I'm not drinking any alcohol. Take a step here for a second. Today's video is coming to you from Instagram. Somebody sent me a message on Instagram and said, hey, if you like that German medieval Gothic metal, you should check out this Finnish metal band. I think they're Finnish, a Finnish metal band doing an Anthrax cover of Got the Time. Well, technically speaking, that's Joe Jackson, but I'll check out a band doing Finnish folk metal cover of Got the Time by Anthrax / Joe Jackson, because Joe Jackson did the original. But I will check that out. I'm going completely into this blind, so if you know anything about the band and what's going on, as always, respectfully educate me down below, because again, when you send me a message that says, hey, Finnish folk metal doing Anthrax, I click the link. I believe the band is pronounced Korpiklaani. Korpiklaani. I really hope I'm saying that correctly. And they've reworked the song, and the title of the song, you got the time, is actually Ennen. Ennen. You can see it right there. 2 N's, E-N. E-N-N-E-N. Ennen. I hope I'm saying it correctly. Korpiklaani, Ennen. Let's check it out. I've had those mornings. Usually there was an overweight girl next to me. Hey, they look like him. Squeeze box. Nice. Good riff. Hair of the dog. Yeah, I got to tell you, man, if you come up to me and wake me up in a field and hand me a mug that is actually made from a tree limb with a horn on it, I'll probably drink it. I don't care what's in there. So that was Korpiklaani with Ennen, which is actually a cover of Anthrax's Got the Time, which is actually a cover of Joe Jackson's Got the Time, which is actually a faster BPM than the Anthrax version, which is really weird. But anyway, that is Korpiklaani. I hope I'm saying the name correctly, with Ennen. Musically, let's go with musically, because there's not a lot to unpack, but there is a couple of things I do want to talk about. Musically speaking, that's a great riff. It's absolutely fantastic rock riff right there, man. Good dirty chord, hits you down deep. I dig that. I also love, again, if you've seen my channel enough, you know I love traditional instruments in metal. I've always loved the use of traditional folk, maybe not folk, but just traditional instruments, traditional sounds in metal. I think metal and classical music are very closely related in how they're constructed and the aggression that goes into the construction of that music. So I think there's a lot that can be shared between the two. And I don't want to argue, but is it a squeeze box or is it an accordion? Is it an accordion when you're doing beer polka music and it's a squeeze box if you're doing metal? Is this like a fiddle violin thing? Is this chicken egg? I don't know. I don't care, but it sounds really good. They're adding this other element to a really well-layered song. And again, straightforward. There's no, not a lot of bells and whistles there. Great party tune. What it reminds me of overall, my overall impression is, and I don't do impressions, the overall impression is this band, has been around a while, I can tell. They look established. That's my polite way of saying they're old like me. So they've obviously been around a while. They're established musicians. They know what they're doing. It's a great tone that's coming out, and they're having fun. I like watching bands have fun. But what they remind me of, the first thought I thought was, that's like if Rob Zombie were the lead singer of Slade. That's kind of what I felt right there. Slade was a band that was influential for music and style. They were one of those bands that, they weren't out there, breaking ground and writing, major opuses or anything like that, but because they enjoyed what they did, they carried with them that extra instrument, that extra element to the band that creates a different tone. It creates a brightness to it. So if a band did that song and they weren't happy about it, it would come through. But obviously they're having a good time. They got a Shaolin monk on a squeeze box, so that's always cool. They're drinking out of horns. God knows what they're drinking. They're in sweat boxes. It's totally metal, and I totally dig it. But it really does remind me of Slade. It reminds me of that party metal. Does that make sense? I hope I'm getting it right. Korpiklaani with Ennen. Again, thank you very much for that suggestion. You send me a link that says, Finnish folk metal doing Anthrax. I'm going to click it. I don't care. I'll let my browser history get that in there. It doesn't bother me at all. Korpiklaani with Ennen. Thank you very much for that suggestion. Again, make sure you're following me on all the social media platforms. That way, if you do have a suggestion for a track, a band, a video, something you want me to check out, something you want me to comment on, you can hit me up with a DM, or you can leave it in the comments below, but you know the drill. Read through. Seen your suggested, leave a like, and I concur. Thank you to Aspen Dental. Connect 200 Music to See and Gothic Jewelry. Click the link, enter the code, and get your bling. Thank you very much again for taking time out of your day to watch my video, and thank you for helping me out down below with all the stuff I don't know about Korpiklaani and all of the bands that I do here on the wild side. So thank you again for all of your help and all of your input. Make sure you're looking out for each other. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbor. Try to do at least one good thing a day. I am Eric Clark, and this has been The Wild Side.